Okay, let's talk to the gay dudes. How y'all doing? It's not often I turn on the lights and see two men cuddling in the corner. How you doing, sugar? Y'all a couple for real, huh? Okay, brother, you good? You don't need me to come over there and help you out? It's a bald motorcycle riding white man got you in a headlock. You sure? He's not a bald motorcycle rider? Oh, no, sis. Absolutely not. I ride, but not bikes. How long y'all been booed up, man? 12 years. Why you look like? Did y'all see that? The brother was like, 12 years. Who the fuck? 12 years a slave. Oh, 12 years after you were married to a woman? Oh, that's a gay clap. He's like, ready? Okay. So you had a woman, a wife? How? She didn't know that you had this in you, or him in you? I want you to tell the story with the clap. Ooh, you saw what you wanted and you took it? You shoplifted some off a man? Did you know the wife? Did you know the wife? Did you get to know her after you took her? Are you diabolical? You did? You just bumped into her like, hi, I'm the butt. Huh? That's what she said?
Yeah.
Would you answer the door?
She showed up at the house.
You moved him in before she was really gone? He was in there wearing her robe? He had on her lashes? She's like, I came back from my robe. Who the f is that in the back? I saw what I wanted and I took it. What'd you say, baby? You taking not clothes? That's a little gayer than I was willing to go right now. I'm gonna just be honest. It's a spectrum and I was willing to go to a 7 and you went goddamn outrageous. I wasn't taking clothes. That was the manliest way to say some gay shit I've ever heard. That was manly. It was manly, but it was gay as a at the same time. So how long y'all been together?
8.
You've been married 8 years? This shit is serious. Y'all gonna stay, or year 12 you gotta start worrying about women again? Oh, you went and got on paperwork?
Yeah, we did. We hyphenated, don't hyphenate your name.
You hyphenated?
Yeah.
You have 2 male last names? Jesus, you couldn't decide who was a man? You were at the courthouse. They're like, who's sacrificing their last name? You guys are like, I'm a boy. I don't give a f. I'm a boy too. Let's put a hyphen in it. If the hyphen looks like a p, I'll do it. How'd you decide whose last name goes first?
So I went back to my family's name because I had my mom's ex-husband's last name.
Okay, so you had your mom's ex-husband's last name, but he wasn't your daddy? Okay.
So none of this even matters at all.
Yeah, you don't really exist. You can establish your own history and your own lineage. And you started off with a gay hyphen. A hyphen. I didn't know this existed.
I wanted to go first, and he was like, no.
Oh, you the man. The way you yelled out, I wanted to go first. So you wanted your name for, is it alphabetical order? You just did rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, I was thinking he was Morris. We wanted to do Dean Morris. He said that sounded like a law firm.
It does sound like a law firm.
We and that sounds Jewish, so it worked better.
Morris Dean sounds Jewish to you? I'll be honest with you, sounds gay. Matter of fact, look, I'm a matchmaker. I am. It's my new thing. People be getting married at my shows and all kind of. So, would you like me to help you? I can assist. What'd you say, sweetheart? Sure? You look really, really pretty too. Beautiful, strong black sister. Stand up. Let me see you. Give us a spin. Let me see. Okay. You ain't got no ass, but you're sitting right. She ain't got no ass at all. I stood up like, yeah, you like that? I'm the one that was drinking the coffee on Men in Black. But you beautiful though. Got a great presentation, your jewelry on fleek, toes done up. How big is that goddamn foot though? Before got a 12? Ooh. In men? Ladies, 10 and a half in men's? God damn. You swim or something? God damn. Her foot like this. Big foot ass. Y'all about to go kick it? Not with you. Take this goddamn big ass shoe off of me. I'm stuck. How you get your shoes off? Where you get your shoes at? Them special order? Hell yeah, Amazon, huh? You be like, deliver tomorrow, big and tall. You fine though. And I don't know a man I've ever met in my life that give a fuck about how big your feet are. We don't give a fuck about no feet. We want them right next to our head. Your feet big. We be like, pass me the remote. She be trying to grab that her toes. Here you go, guy. So what's your name? Kim. Okay. Is that just short for Kimberly? Okay. What do you do for a living, Kim? HR. For who? For the government. Thought you worked at Foot Locker with that goddamn big ass goddamn foot. Look at you. What, can I ask more questions in regards to the government job? Who the who's that in DC? Kick this mother out of here. What are you working for the government? Which like department over there? Employment and labor relations? Okay, so you in HR for all of the HR in America. Okay, and so what kind of man do you like? Tell me physically 5 things about him, because he might be in here. Tall, ambitious, friendly. Okay, what you been going through? You need to say friendly? Damn. Okay, friendly, what else? Outgoing. Okay. What about going out? Okay. Now tell me 5 things about his personality. Funny, ma'am. I'm leaving town tomorrow. I'm trying to help you find some love in here tonight. God-fearing, you should have led with that. What else? You got 3 more. Count it on your toes if you're losing track. What's your favorite candy? Fruit by the foot. That was corny, but I had to say it. I don't give a f. What's your favorite sport? Football. Are you not gonna catch on? It's like basketball. Why? You rather put your ass all in his face and just say, excuse me 4 times? It's because of the brother on the end, huh? He's like, I ain't moving, I don't give a f. That's how you look too. Go over this back and say, I ain't moving. All right, so Kim, you got 2 more. Show him. Oh, nah. You got to poop. I don't like when people at my show. Listen, is there any white people here? Just you? And you? And you? Him? You white? I didn't see that. Oh, he's the whitest of the white. Germans go hard. How'd you meet your girl? How'd you meet your girl? I said, how'd you meet her? I don't give a This ain't gonna work if you're gonna be dumb. Let him talk, ma'am. You already stomping all through his brain. What's your name? Joe. And where did you meet your girl? In K-Town. Driving? You were her boss? Oh, that's against the rule. You're not supposed to f the people. You quit so you can have that like, this is my last day. You didn't like that answer? Was he not right? K-Town, he said. That's the whole place, ain't it? Oh, it's the one that's open at 4 in the morning. You go in there and sing all night, but people don't really be singing. They just get the little private room. You don't be singing. You be like, let me get in my own little room. So y'all met on some freaky. You said no. He was like, hell yeah, I was on some freaky. I see you, Joe. Look at Joe. My name's Joe, and I don't know him. And no, you met her, bro. It's okay. You in love now, huh? Look, see, it's okay to not be ashamed. You started out and you turned it into love. How long you been together? 8 months. It just doesn't sound like much after 26 years, yeah. 8 months. I'm like, bro, you known her 8 years? You were married when you met her. Hey, I just want to welcome everybody to my podcast. It's called Trifling Shit. Welcome to the show. So you were married when you met her at a karaoke spot after hours. Where was your wife? She was at home? Were y'all separated? But you just communicated? You were like, I'm going to karaoke at 4 in the morning. Did she know she was there looking like that? It took him 8 years to hit. Did it take you 8 years to hit? Look, somebody else said, hell no. He knew you 8 years. She tried to once and got him. Nah, the black women have spoken. That's the truth. We such your shit. Black women know the truth when they hear it. Joe, you tried to fuck her for 8 years. Yeah, oh, now, okay. Now, let's talk about it, Joe. What happened? What happened? You met her 8 years ago. You were married. You respected your marriage. You did not. You didn't even want her. You never even was like, man, if I wasn't married. You ever say that? If I was single, I'd eat the gristle off of her, Crystal. So you was quiet for 5 years. Committed to your woman for 5 years. But you was at 4 in the morning at the after hours at the karaoke spot. What's your karaoke song? Shut the f*** up. Even the black girl's like, he don't even got a song. He was down there. You should have knew a song. Karaoke people know they song. You're like, I don't sing. I was down there trying to. This is bullshit. Zoom in on that. He's lying. He got caught. If you do karaoke, you know your goddamn song. You be like, Alicia Keys, I keep on following. Like, you know your shit. He was like, goddamn, Mike Jones? Look, she said, who? So for 5 years, you was going to the same after-hour karaoke spot with all the bad men running around in there. You was everywhere. You went more to that place. He was security. That's the worst of all, ain't it? They be knowing where you stay and shit. Okay, Orange Grove, okay. Look, you're like, yeah, security do. Nah, because security know where the cameras ain't at. They be like, come on back here to the little laundry room. You want some ice? So 3 years ago, you broke up with you and your girl. They didn't work. Separated. Are y'all divorced yet? Okay. How long you been divorced? 3 years. And so how long ago did you? 8 months ago. So you've been together with her ever since you first. He was like, will you go out with me? Every man is like, oh, I gotta be with you? So you just gonna use the like a carrot and dangle him in all the way into your life? You say you can't fuck unless you gonna stay? I won't fuck you unless you date me. He was like, what you doing next week? This shit ain't gonna work, Joe. It's not gonna work, cause you know she dropping like Hansel and Gretel crumbs. And you just following down the path. Another piece of another piece of another piece of. As soon as you get used to it, you're gonna be like, huh, what else is out here? I'm back out to the after hours. You're gonna be calling your old boss. Y'all still hiring for security? Y'all give it up for Trent. He was funny, man. You should be clapping louder than that. What the fuck? I saved his fucking life. From what? What was gonna kill you in Colorado Springs? It's a doggy dog world? Okay, it's tough out there in the Colorado Springs streets fighting. Yeah. Last night I learned the gang sign. You guys be throwing this shit up. What's this? Y'all was there doing that shit. They're like, yeah, motherfucker. See, that's you. It's the dumbest motherfucking shit I've ever seen in my life. Y'all throwing up shit an amputee can do. Now, what's your name, man? You look very, very uncomfortable. You really do. Like, do you live your life this uptight? This is how you have fun? What do you do when you are on a roller coaster or coming? What do you? You get pussy like this. Tell him calm down. You did what now? You been trying to get him to calm down. What's going on with him, man? Let's talk to you about him. Is what phase? You got stress in your life, sir?
Everybody do.
Everybody does, but we can see yours. What do you do that got you so stressed? What the fuck is going on? Life? Oh, kids. Yeah. How many you got?
2.
Shit. How old are you?
41.
You look good for 41, though. You do.
Thank you, brother.
Do you know your kids? And they know you back. And where's your family? You out here with them.
My guy's right here.
Outstanding. And where's your woman?
Yeah, home.
Is that the stress? The way you see me like, shit, that bitch at home. Who smoke menthols? He does? What kind of cigarettes you smoke?
I smoke shit.
Are you, where you from? Huh?
I'm from Denver.
But you have an accent.
I'm Puerto Rican.
So but you don't sound like them neither. You sound like somebody that's trying to sound Puerto Rican. Whatever. You know, I asked him how many kids. He said 2. You should have said dos. Somebody's ring is on the ground right there. It looks like it got value. Up under your chair right there.
It doesn't have value.
It doesn't have value? Where'd that come from? That's your toe ring? You got a lot of rings on. You said it doesn't have value? That's from Claire's and shit. You guys are beautiful. All three of y'all can get some. Yep. Huh. All three, huh? That little one over there, he'll tear y'all whole table up. Hell yeah, you come over there, sabe minde, besabe, besabe. You think one ring fell off, he'll knock the sonic rings out your ass. Cling, 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 cling. That's stupid as a motherfucker. What's your name, little one in the middle? What is it? Toby? Tyreek with a K? Just Tyree. Tyree. You said Tyreek is a prison name, but Tyree is not? What do you think, Trenton? Excuse me, Tyree. That's what's up. So what baseball team y'all play for? I know a goddamn shortstop when I see one. What about you? What's your name, man? You got all the facial hair lined up and shit. You look truly like maybe Cuban or something. Polo. Where you from? You Mexican? Okay, that's what's up. Is there a lot of Mexicans out here? 7? That's what's good. And I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna come back over to you, Marco, but I want to talk to the white men in the polos. So yeah, how old were you guys when your father gave you a lot of money? It's the board shorts for me. I can literally see everybody's nuts. 5, by the way. Not 6. Should be, but there's 5. Goddamn Lance Armstrong in this motherfucker. So what do you guys do? You just maintain portfolios of other people's money? Yeah? That's what you do? Yeah? What do you do for real?
No, I'm a banker.
You're a banker. He's like, that's a white people muscle. I can't even do it. I'm a banker. There's nothing that would happen to a black man to make him go. What's the bank, man? We might want to come down there and check it out.
One of the big ones.
One of the big ones? Yeah? What's it rhyme with? Place? Tank?
Bank.
Oh, you tried to rhyme with bank and came up with tank? Holy shit, sir. We were looking for a specific name, and you rhymed with bank. Holy shit. Has he been like this whole life, like since you've known him? He's the one at the party that says the fucked up thing? Yeah, that's him. And what about you, sir? You've had money a long time as well. Travel agent in 2025, when we could just Google. You know how much money this motherfucker got to still be doing that old ass occupation? That means you only work with people too busy to Google a goddamn flight. You work with the richest of the rich, you fucking filthy rich motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Give me $200 right now. That's fucking amazing. What's your thing? Is it flights? Is it long trips? Is it water?
I do hotels for college.
Hotels for college?
College athletic teams.
Oh yeah, you motherfucking ballin'. So when the team goes out of town, you're like, I got everybody straight. We got the entire city shut down for everyone. Make sure the coaches got their own floor. What team you work with?
37.
37 teams? That's very specific. Isn't that also how many NFL teams there are?
A little bit shorter, but that's all right.
Who you work with? Tell me the biggest team you work with so I can be like, shut the fuck up. Why y'all trying to keep where y'all work and the shit y'all do a secret? You ain't gonna be fired, you're white. You fuck around and get a raise. Thank you for mentioning our team on the internet. It went viral. We appreciate you. We're gonna take you from 37 to 49 just off that alone. What sport is it? How about that? All sports. Yeah, this motherfucker rich as fucking badminton. He's like, oh, yeah, I take care of the Japanese ping pong team. I make sure everybody's. And what about you? Do you even have to work, or you just kick it with them and you good?
Hazardous waste removal.
Hazardous waste removal?
Yeah.
Fuck. So you make the most out of everybody.
Government money, baby.
Government money. You don't even know what you make a year, huh? You don't even know. It just depends on how much I do, baby. That's fucking amazing. You remove hazardous waste, and you also know who makes the hazardous waste personally. Wow. And what's your name? Dustin? Chad? Eric?
Ryan.
Robbie?
Ryan.
Ryan? Nice to meet you, Ryan. Outstanding. Outstanding. I enjoyed this romp that we did through your finances. But let's find out what these bad bitches do. You know what I mean? Let's start with the tiny one on the end right here. What's your name, sweetheart? Brianna. That's a whole name. That's a whole name. Hey, who know a whole name, Brianna? Don't raise your hand. Clap 2 times. See? You might as well fuck some. You already been named a hoe. They call you Bree where you from. They're like, yeah, that's Thunderthroat Bree right there. I'm sorry. Unless you're a hoe. If you're a hoe, hey, man, step into your grace. All right. Well, there's 3 of y'all. Which one of y'all is the hoe? Point them out. Everybody looked at you, Bree. What the fuck was that about? They both look right at her like, nah, she ain't a hoe. She not that bad. That's how they looked at her. She not that bad. She all right. Bree was like, what the fuck? Fuck both of you. What do you do for a living, Bree? Health insurance. Outstanding. Like life insurance?
Medical, dental, vision, life.
Wonderful. So you got a good job. You gonna keep that shit. What about you in the middle right there with the good teeth? What you do? You a dental hygienist or something? You got nice teeth. Want to see you buy the apple.
I work in sales.
You work in sales? What you sell? Veneers? Would you like teeth like mine? What do you sell?
Software.
Software? Okay. Well, you look nice. All that shit ain't soft by the time you see it. Some of it's hard as a motherfucker in Puerto Rican. And then what about you, Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, all your rings was popping off. What do you do for money?
Marketing director.
The director. Of where? Like, I'm proud of you already.
Senior living.
Senior living? You have to market that? What's the campaign? Like, are you tired of your motherfucking dad? Walk around the house, can't get no see your dad is always putting cigarettes out on your pillows. They always have beautiful names. Come to Mountain Springs. We got free veneers and toxic waste removal. Nice to meet y'all. Usually beautiful women just be like, I just sit at home and I just squeeze my and make sure it's taut. And you guys look like high school administration. Is that a good guess? You both look like vice principals. What do you do? She's like, I sell dope. I ain't no motherfucking principal. You can't hear me? Oh, okay. What are you a high school principal? Where you work at?
I don't work, I'm retired. I'm a disabled vet.
You're a disabled vet? Is that why you can't hear me? Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Clap it up. You good? What's that say? Stroke survivor. Well, shit. You've had 4 strokes? What are you, golfing? God damn. I'm sorry. That came out before I could catch it. Ooh, shit. Father God, we come to you humbly asking that moment is not something that sticks when I get to the gates of heaven. Please don't remember that line that I just said right there. I'm glad that you're here and that you are a survivor. Outstanding. Yes, yes. I love you too. Outstanding. And so who are you to her then? Shut up. And a choir too? We're cousins. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five. All right, pop quiz. White people, what's that from? No, no, no. Black people, what's that from? No, black people, shut the fuck up. We still don't know what you are, not yet. That's from the Wayans brothers, guys. Look, he zoomed in on both of y'all like, yeah, this is gonna break the internet. He said, I got it right, I got it right. That's wonderful. And so what do you do for a living? Oh, you got money too. Shit, commercial or residential? Both. Wow. What area are you doing your shit in? Anywhere? Where you licensed? Just Colorado? Like the whole thing? What if I want something way in the southeast, right on both borders? You could do that? Like if I want to be in Colorado and then not in Colorado, you can give me a house that I can do that in my backyard? Wow. These some rich ass white folks down here. You white people, I'm scared to ask you. You sit up here with 2 white women. I don't even want to know what the fuck you do. This motherfucking Charlie's Angels in this bitch. I don't know. Should I even ask? Is he rich as fuck? Yes, I know. You can tell. What do you do, man? Yeah. Yeah, what kind? All of it. Where are you licensed? Okay. Did you know that they're trying to kill young black men out there? Did you know it's a dog-eat-dog world out there and motherfuckers are just trying to survive out in Colorado Springs? Flap, flap, springs on your bitch ass! It's not safe. It's not safe in the Springs. Go home by 6 at night. Colorado Springs is a bustling area. Ma'am, that's terrible timing to come try and get paid. He's rich. Go away. He has the money. As a matter of fact, sir, I want you to pay for this table and this table tonight. You know why? Because we got a goddamn stroke survivor over here, and I need your help covering this fucking bill. I got your back, baby. Now I want you to order some serious shit. Like, let us get a lobster shot. You closing out already? Man, get that shit back, man. I'm about to be up here for an hour from right now. I don't care. I'm here for you. I don't give a fuck. It's a beautiful venue, but we got to have fun. There's people upstairs and shit. Oh, for the waiters, get your money, man. Y'all take another round in this bitch. Run your motherfucking money out. People be tipping a percentage of their total bill. Get some more bill. Raise your hand if you want another drink right now. It's your money. Look at the hoes. I mean, all my rings fell off. Even my nouveau ring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck. I love you. What's your name? Crystal. Nice to meet you, Crystal. Now let's talk to the black people behind you. This is a wonderful couple. I see the black love right there. Hell yeah. That's nice leggings. Oh, that's a tattoo? Damn, that's like $50,000 on your leg. 4,000? That's an eyeball on your kneecap? What's that on your knee? It's an eyeball, ain't it? You got Egyptian shit? Is that what you should call it after you get it? Is that what you asked for? Take this leg and put some Egyptian shit on it. That motherfucker got an eyeball on her knee. You hit missionary like, stop looking at me. So, yeah, how long y'all been together? Y'all look good together. 15 years? Y'all look young to have that much kind of time. Y'all got together in 8th grade? How old are you? You 39? 15? 30? 15, 39, 15, 16, 17, 19? You were 19 when you met? Was that the right map? Where the Asians at? I need some fucking help. Are you Asian? You look Asian and something else. No? 24 years? He was 24. Okay, fuck this. Fuck this. You're in love. How much you love her? A lot? Let's quantify it. Let's put it in numbers. 1 to 350. 340 most days. Okay. Look at all the other guys. That's what he's honest. Fuck that. He's a real man. What about today, though? What's today hitting on? 348. Okay. You ever had a perfect 350 day? Not yet. Almost. Like 349.9. How much you love him back, man? Scale from 1 to 6. I had to switch the number because she was already like, fuck this. That's what she said. You want to be even with him? We both we're not happy. What you drinking? God damn. We got it. You remember when Bobby Boucher came back at halftime and the goddamn mud dog you goddamn Egyptian shit. Where are you from? You from Denver talking like that? I thought you were from Mississippi some goddamn where. You sound like somebody that's trying to sound like they from Mississippi. What the fuck? We ghetto out this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck motherfucking Egyptian in this bitch. Shit, I see you talking shit. Is hood out here like that in Denver? Huh? It's where the Broncos play. It is not. What do you mean? Every quarterback in the history of your franchise has looked like this. This ain't no gangster city. You gotta go to Baltimore where the quarterback look homeless. That's where shit is real. It's not about that. Fuck it. It's hood out here. I don't give a fuck. You talk like an old ass uncle. Shit. Is this why? That's why it ain't a 350, huh? You're like, man, shit, bro. You don't even understand the shit I gotta go through just to change the channel at the house. We watching Love Island. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you wanna see. It's Love Island Thursday, bitch. I'm watching this both my eyes and my knees. We watching this shit. Fuck out of here, y'all. Bitch, it's good. It's ghetto out this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I'm from motherfucking Colorado. Colorado. Born and raised in the motherfucking Springs. Doggy dog out in the motherfucking Springs. We'll kill everybody you love in the motherfucking Springs. Yeah. Nate Jackson can't save you all the time. You too hood for the environment. You made it out. You're a survivor. Huh? Come on. There you go, baby. Now, let's talk to this gaggle of white women. Do y'all work or you don't got to because of what he doing?
No, we work.
Where y'all work?
We have a photography studio in Colorado.
You guys have a photography studio in Colorado Springs? Okay. Is it bustling? They do well? Yeah, so you're the one financing it? She's like, it's getting better. We haven't hit our mark yet. It's turning around. It's like, they do well, right, honey? Right? Next quarter, we'll turn it around. We had a lot of appointments in our book, but they keep getting shot because Colorado Springs is so fucking dangerous. We're gonna have to take baby pictures. Nobody's graduating. Springs! I wish y'all would shut the fuck up. Colorado Springs ain't hood. There's probably about 9 people that if y'all got rid of them, they'd be pristine. But that ain't hood. Y'all hear a gunshot at night, pack out. It must be a firework. Anyway, so what kind of pictures y'all take? OnlyFans. He was like, after hours. Boom, boom, boom. What kind of pictures y'all do? Maternity and newborn. Outstanding. Business and high school senior. Same space? Damn, y'all be arguing, huh? Get the goddamn newborns out of here. I got an appointment. Get that goddamn baby out of here. You ever just take a newborn and put it outside the studio? Because it was time to shoot? Say cheese. I need that stool. You built a whole room just for the babies? That is one of the widest things I've ever heard. As just in one sentence, we built a whole room just for the babies. That's what we did. Oh, that's either White or R. Kelly, and I'm not sure which one. Think about it. Did you guys know white people still listen to R. Kelly? They never stop. Black people feel bad. Like, come on, man, turn this shit off. White people be on a boat. Put your key in the ignition. Mama's rolling that body. Got every man in here wishing. Wishing now. What's the difference? He's the one that got caught. They're all... Turn the boat. You're headed towards Colorado Springs. All right, so you guys do photos, y'all getting money, but you don't have to. It's just something to do every day. You have to. What kind of camera you shoot on? I'm sorry? Exactly. I'm sorry, what? Camera? I just look at him and go like this. Yeah, what camera you shoot on?
Canon. Okay. R5, what you got? R6. These are some rich ass white people. So that's a 2026 camera. You already got the R6, huh? Damn. How many pictures you taking on that motherfucker?
Per session.
Per day.
Per day. I mean, I don't.
How many clients you got daily?
I don't work every day.
Nah, I know you don't work every day. I already know. Your camera alone is worth $3,000 before you put a lens on that bitch. I definitely Googled your shit. When I say people are rich, I want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, what are you shooting on? Same thing. You bought a little double pack?
3, actually.
You bought 3 of them? Like just a second angle in case one day one of them dies. You're supposed to just buy another battery, not a whole nother camera. You guys are rich as fuck. What about maybe $1,000? Like, would it hurt you? Like, if you gave me $1,000 tonight, just cash apped it to a, you know what I'm saying? How long before you were like, man, I'm pissed I did that? Before you were like, I'm actually okay. I'm glad I helped a young black man. Save me. $1,000. You won't even miss it. Anyways, this is a lot of rich people down here. I want me somebody who's struggling, trying to get it together. Everybody looks like they got money. Oh, who was that? You struggling back there, or y'all just want some attention? She's like, right on, motherfucker. Fuck yeah, roast us, we're broke. Damn. She broke. She's like, I'm broke as a motherfucker. There's a lot of older white men in here. I think it's worth noting. I just spotted you right there with the silver hair, and then him right there with the silver. Mr. Rogers, no, not you, behind you, sir. Turn around. Look at Mr. Rogers. Hey, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, sir. And is that your daughter with you? That's your wife. Speaking of R. Kelly, I don't see nothing wrong. You guys got a little age difference going on, huh? How old are you, sir? 53? You look terrible for 53 years old. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what you're doing, but if that's 53, that's crazy. How old did you say you were? 39. Look back there. Now look at him and see what is possible if you just fuck up everything you eat and smoke and drink. Sir, slow down. Yeah, ma'am, how old are you? You the same age as him? Sir, just do what she's doing. She's literally, she's gonna outlive you, bro. This is crazy. Fuck this show, sir. I'm genuinely concerned that you are 53. I looked at her and was like, there's a serious age gap. And you're the same age, sir. Fuck. This is why you gotta have more fun. You know how old you're gonna look if you keep stressing out? What do you do for a living? Fuck. What? Yeah, so he's carrying shit and fucking lifting stuff. That's why he's old. He's like, God damn it, I'm tired of moving these motherfucking lamps. Quit that place, man. Work somewhere else. Hey, after this, can y'all 3 go talk to him about an easier life? Because y'all got it figured out. Let me feel your hands. Let me feel them. Jesus Christ. They feel like labias. Are you kidding me? Give me this. This one's softer than this one because you're right-handed. Feel his motherfucking hand. Isn't that ridiculous? She's like, I'm about to have a... Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry. I didn't say it. I got close. His hands are soft as fuck. Let me see it again. Touch this. Come on, Sonic Coins. Get in there. Look, she said, oh, what's your regimen? I'm gonna put that on my body. I don't know what you said, but you must be from here too. Where's she from? Mm-hmm. All right, you gonna have to walk her, player. You don't see them goddamn little Bambi legs? She's sauced up. There you go. There you go. We good. Just want to make sure you make it through the curtain, okay? Oh, go back over here. All right, how y'all doing over here? She waited to. What's up, punk ass white boy? That's how black girls be talking to y'all. I don't talk like that to y'all. All right, I gotta go, man. I love y'all. Peace. Beautiful hair, man. Jesus Christ. Has he always had hair like that? Is that what got you? He just walked up like, so, you like hair? What are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Mexican and Italian.
Something wrong with your voice? You like literally turn into Mario halfway through into Mexican Italian. Ooh, it's me. What's your name?
David.
Really? David what?
The third, bourgeois.
Bourgeois? Are you sure you're everything you said you were? Mexican and white. With a French name?
Yeah.
What you, yeah. You sound like you're stubbing your toe every time you answer me. What's your name?
BJ.
BJ. That's the name you want to go with? Sheesh. So, Bo, what do you do for a living?
I install solar systems.
You install solar. Wait a minute.
Solar systems.
What?
Solar systems.
Why is it so heavy on the S? You got gum in your mouth?
Solar systems.
Say ah. Are you chewing tobacco?
Oh, maybe.
It ain't coming out the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I work on solar systems. I work on solar power, man. Everybody needs energy in their house, man. That's what I do, man. It comes through, make sure everybody has energy and power in their house. And solar system, I work on solar systems, man. That's what I do. So is that why you have such a good tan? You just work on roofs all day?
Yeah, brother.
That's right. That's sun. You gotta put a hat on, man. That sun is fucking with your brain. So what do? You got some shoulders on your ass. You lift weights or something?
Yes, I do.
You power lifter?
No.
You're a what? What that got to do with weights? How big are the teeth out this month? You're a dental assistant? If I want to see you by the apple. You got all your goddamn teeth. How many you got? 38? Shit. You're only supposed to have 32. You got your wisdom pulled already?
I didn't have to come in, so I have 30.
You got 30 teeth? 30 goddamn teeth. In Raleigh, North Carolina. Ain't that a bitch? You are greedy. Y'all got all y'all teeth? You got nice teeth too. What about you? Let me see your bottoms. No, you try to cover it. That side of your mouth don't open up the same as that? Are you okay? I don't want to be fucking with you on some shit that's like birth or whatever. Like, why this side of your mouth ain't evenly opening with the other side?
I just had dental surgery.
You just had dental surgery? Where? How recently was the surgery? Monday.
You see a big bruise on the side of my face?
Let me see the lights. Damn, you are bruised the fuck up. We're going to the show. I don't want to. We're going to the show. And I'm in here like, open your mouth. I'm trying. What the fuck? I've never asked somebody to open their fucking mouth. The one night I do, she's like, I'm not able to open my mouth. That's the way this comedy shit works, man. You just walk into it. What's your name, Sugar? Vicky. How big is your truck? You drive a truck, Vicky? No. What do you do for a living, Vicky?
I'm an IT manager.
Yeah, at where?
LabCorp.
LabCorp? What do you do?
I handle all the access for all of LabCorp throughout the enterprise.
Like all the internet access?
All the network.
What is LabCorp?
We're based in Burlington, mainly in Durham.
No, that's where it is. What is it?
It's a medical testing facility.
Medical testing? They do what? Piss test?
Drug test.
Oh, listen, we got to work together. Okay? If there's anybody in here that got the dirty piss, we'll tell her your name. She got the IT. She can go in and clear your shit up. Yeah. So we'll give you first name, last name, middle initial, and yeah. Right now we got David Bouchadouche Rowe or whatever the fuck. He for sure smokes. He said, "It's me, it's Mario, Luigi." She looks stronger than you, bro. Have you guys done like a lift off? Have you ever just like, yeah? You guys are like kind of like freaks though, low key, like, right, huh? Y'all are freaky, huh? Don't fix your hair, freaky ass. She was like, she'd be picking him up, eating his ass. Come here, motherfucker. How many teeth do I have, motherfucker? 41! It's me, Rosario! Hey, we gonna need a new stool. She broke it. I'm gonna just, hey man, this shit ain't coming out of my check, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is fucking destroyed. It ain't on me, man. The screw was already loose. Here, you're Mexican. Fix this goddamn thing. Here, you're lonely. I've been looking at you every so often, sir, in that little, her little blue shirt there. How you doing, sir? That's a hell of a shirt. Who picked that out? Uh-huh. The wife? She was like, wear this, Chad, and shut the fuck up. What's your name? Ron, Tim, John, James? Corey? I be getting them, man. I hate when I stop short of guessing. So, Corey, what do you do for a living? You look like you own a yacht. You own FedEx routes? I've never even heard of no shit like that. Give me $500 immediately. How you own the route? So you bought the contract for like whole neighborhoods? That's the thing? Do you drive the route? So you just bought the route and you just stay home and count the money up? Do black people know about this? We need the East Side route. You can buy a whole route? And then who is that next to you? Why are you sitting so far from your wife? Is that a throuple? Who's your friend with the beautiful shiny head? Huh? Tim? Ron. What do you do for a living, Ron? You retired? What you used to do? $1,000. You know how much money you got to make to be a commercial developer and retire? God, Ron. Have you developed anything out here? Like, have you developed anything out here? Like, we would all be like, get the fuck out of here. Ron did that? What did you develop? You built high rises for the Gates Foundation? So neither one of you actually work. Jesus Christ. You know how rich this mother Ron, what kind of car you drive? At the same time, huh? You rich mother. He's out there like, and then, ma'am, what do you do? Whatever you want, just, you're in IT? That's what's up. What, like for who? Zonar? Dang. What the is Zonar, guys? I've heard of sonar. What is that? Like radar for end zones? You inspect electric vehicles? You make the app. Do you drive an electric vehicle? Just like, no. I make the app to see all of them that are fucked up. I don't drive. Our friend drives a truck and a Lexus at the same time. Sonar. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a $3,000 table right there. Talk amongst yourselves and figure out how you'll get it to me. Anybody come from somewhere else too? Texas? Who said that? You in the military? So you're stationed at Fort Lewis? You live in San Antonio? So you came to see her? No. It's not the same thing, is it, Montana? He was like, what the f***? Your daughter. That's what's up. Damn, there's people that be like, man, I ain't going to that shit. I live in Kent. That's hella far. Exit 142 is too far. He came from Montana. Shit. What are you drinking? Together? Is there a server that can hear my voice? Huh? What'd you say? Oh, okay. Hey, Rachel, I want to get that guy from Montana a bourbon and ginger. Together, I know, together. Yeah. And some toilet paper. Because he's finna shit all over himself with 2 bourbon and gingers. That was a good shit. I'm sorry. You guys deserve better. You deserve better than fart jokes. I'm sorry. But really, bourbon and ginger together? God damn. I'm lactose. There's no way I would mix 2 of them things together. Ginger. That goes with sushi. Not. Does that drink have a name or did you just make it up? You made it up. All the drinks that exist. You're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put ketchup on cotton candy. Huh? How about that? I'm gonna eat ass and Skittles. Taste the rain ass. I'm sorry, they don't let me post shit like that on TikTok. I just had to get that out of my system.
Hey, what's up? This is Gary,
It's Nate.
and we're gonna give you our election podcast. It's close right now. 230, 205, 270 is what we're looking at. It's down to 3 states, right?
No. There's 3 states that have not reported, which is Nevada, Alaska, and Hawaii.
No. I mean, for everything I'm hearing, it's gonna come down to Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania.
I can
Those
see
are
that.
3.
Georgia is, Georgia is 2.6 million to basically 2.5 million. They're less than 100,000 people determining which way Georgia goes. And Atlanta's not done being counted. They're 93% reported, and there's 16 electoral college votes. It's going to take 270 to win, and Kamala just got another 4. She went from 205 to 209. So that's what I like, that hovering.
What's Pennsylvania right now?
Pennsylvania is 3
300,000?
200,000 people.
200,000, yeah.
Yeah. So when you click Pennsylvania.
But Philly's the
Now
big
you
one.
get in there,
Go
and
to
yeah, but
Philly.
Philly's not done. They're 83% reported. It's not done, and so every
I think she's
major,
gonna
all the
get
big
Philly.
cities. Oh yeah, she's going to sweep Philly. But the question is there enough of them, population wise, to offset the rest of the state? And right now, where go back and hover over Philly. So right now in Philly, hover over Philly. They're less than, I mean, they're 3 million to 2.8 million. It's less than 200,000 people. That's like North Philly. That's like 3 or 4, I don't know, 9 blocks of North Philly if they came on in.
My thing is, well, okay, so East Coast is obviously starting 3 hours earlier. Why? How do they know California already?
It's that blue.
It came in. I mean, it's talking like as soon as they said votes are starting.
But there's not enough rural
California.
area. California, the whole state is a city. So you got 4.6 million to 2.8 million. There's no counties for him to catch up and see.
Oh, okay. They counted California fast.
You put in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego, you have basically the entire population of the state right there. None of it. Go Arizona. Just click it. So I'm interested to see what this part right here is going to do. I don't know what cities are in it, but it's so close to Tucson, it may be a thing. And I'm also interested to see where this is because I know the 10 freeway goes right through here, so it's going to be high traffic no matter what the cities, counties are. You know what I'm saying? There's 11 votes there. We'll see, man. This is crazy close. The blue wall is doing what it's supposed to do. I have a map of Biden's map from last time, and I mean it's.
Did he win Michigan? Pennsylvania?
He won Michigan, yes, and he won Pennsylvania. But here's the thing: it was 284 to 214 when they called it, and he got up to 230. Trump got up to 230 at the time. He's at 230 now. So essentially, it's just not done yet because Georgia was on here blue. So we just have to wait. You know what I mean, let the blue wave do what the blue wave does. Wisconsin, Michigan, Georgia, Pennsylvania, North Carolina is solid red. It was light red at the time that they called it. It wasn't even all the way in yet when they called it before. You only got to get.
I didn't know Biden won by that many.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's safe to assume. I mean, they didn't even finish getting everything in when they were able to call it. So you could just assume that it got all the way up to the difference between 214 and 285, 284. What's interesting to me is there's over 330 million Americans, and right now we're looking at 57 million to 61.5 million. This is less than half of the American population that even weighed in on this. But that's the part that I find nuts. You know.
All right, let me ask you this. Who do you feel more confident in if something happens to the president, Waltz or Vance?
Waltz.
Why?
Because I feel like he'll at least listen to other people's advice and take advisors before he makes a final decision.
You
As a
think Vance
coach, they got assistant coaches that weighs in on their decision making.
You don't think Vance will?
I think Vance has a crazy plan. That what's it called? Project 2025? Mm-hmm. That thing looks crazy. You seen the bullet points? Mm-mm. It's a little nutty. It's almost I can't vote. It's almost that. Yeah, it's almost.
He
that
grew up the
aggressive.
same area I grew up in.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah.
You say he was chubby?
Damn, they're same. Like, he went to Middletown High School, which, fun fact, Chris Carter went to Middletown High School. Jerry Lucas went to Middletown High School.
Who's Jerry Lucas?
Hall of Fame basketball player, one of the top 50 of all time from like the 50s. And he led Ohio State to 2 national titles, and he led the Knicks to an NBA title.
Oh, wow.
Back in the 60s.
He was cold.
But he was a genius. He could
Really?
look at a phone book and say your name, and it'll recite the phone number.
Whoa.
He had like a crazy mind. Like,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous.
So he just knew where to stand on the court, I guess.
He literally averaged like 40 points a game in high school, and before the 3-point shot, and he literally was a jump shooter.
Wow.
Like, he was cold.
So had the 3-pointer counted, he may have had all
That
the
much
scoring
more.
records.
He was a genius, but I'm thinking anybody else famous from Middletown High School. Chris and Butch Carter. You know, Butch Chris's brother was the head coach of Toronto Raptors, and
Chris and Butch Carter?
Butch and Chris were brothers.
Okay.
So Chris went to the NFL. Butch, he might have gone to the NBA, but I know he played at Indiana with Isaiah Thomas when they went undefeated, won the national title for Bobby Knight.
Right.
And then he was a coach for the Raptors for a while. Anybody else from Middletown recently? There was a safety called Todd Bell. He played for the Bears on the 86 Bears.
I wonder, like, how old the school is.
Middletown?
Yeah.
Well, they built a new one. The old one. That's one of the greatest high school gymnasiums I've ever been in. It was called Wadey Miller Gym, and it went all the way around.
Oh, really?
There was no like side.
Not like side.
You were, and it was old. Felt like he was in the 1950s Hoosiers, and you're right up on the goddamn court. And I was like, something about that gym. That's the best high school gym to go to watch a game. Was Middletown High School. I was like, it was so dope.
Did they have a lot of state champions?
They did win some state champions. Middletown was always one of them teams that just kind of, for some reason, they would get upset. They'd be like number 1 and 2 in the state, and then get upset like in the second round of playoffs. One of those.
Dang.
They did win, and Jerry Lucas was there. They won some state titles. They've had some good football players too. I'm thinking anybody.
Was this a school that was like diverse?
A lot of black kids. There was a ghetto there, but there were suburbs. There were some white kids too, but a lot of black kids.
So the black kids were from the ghetto in this area. That's how it was set up.
Yeah.
And where was JD from?
He was in the white lower income part.
Okay.
He's got a book out called Hillbilly Elegy, and before all the politics came in, I read it and it helped explain our area. I always wonder why everybody was so kind of fucked up. And I found in his book he explained it perfectly.
Redlining?
Huh?
Redlining?
What does that mean?
That's where they redline, like where you can vote and where the lines are and where the resources go, and based on property taxes.
No,
Stuff like
I mean
that.
maybe
So that's why one side of town can be crazy rich and have resources, and the other one just be hurting.
No, the way he explained it, and it did make sense, was Middletown was a steel mill town.
Okay.
So back in the 40s and 50s, when steel mills were jumping, that they got all these quote unquote hillbillies in the hills of Appalachian, Kentucky, to come up and work in the steel mill.
Okay.
So they were, for $40,000 a year, that was more money than they've ever seen in their life.
Right.
So
She just jumped one more to 210.
yeah, just you keep updating. I'm gonna tell some JD Vance stories around
Okay.
that area, But when the steel mill started to close down, all these quote unquote people from Appalachian, Kentucky Hills, they have no other skills. So they brought
Just dried up.
they brought all that family trauma up with them. Everything's fine when a little money's coming in and dad's busy and working. But when dad ain't working, that's when alcoholism,
Every
That's
house,
when the drugs,
every house
that's
on
when-
the street was dealing with the same
the
shit.
depression, and then the heroin came in, and that was a wrap after that. And that's when everything went downhill. And JD explained that in his book. And whether you like JD Vance or not, to be from that area, I don't read a lot. That book was fascinating to me, especially for me because I'm from here. It'd be like someone writing something about Seattle or Tacoma.
But did he have solutions, or you just describe it?
He just said it almost explained why, and then he said, he got lucky, he got out, he joined the Marines. He goes, and then he realized when he got in the Marines, he goes, "Oh, I don't really belong here. I don't belong in Middletown and be broke like that anymore." He said he came home and he felt out of place, and he liked it, and it was like, "Oh I'm eating different. I'm not eating greasy food and drinking sodas every day, which also can affect your brain."
Very much so.
And then he just then he got into that Ivy League school. The movie was terrible.
He went to the
On
Marines
Netflix.
and then Ivy League school? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. I mean, you got to be smart. Any politician, whether you like him or not, they're somewhat smart.
No, absolutely not. I think most politicians are underwhelming.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't have nothing?
No, I grew up around politics, and you'd be like, "Are you shitting me?"
Well, how do they get you to elect them?
I mean, sometimes it's having a great mnemonic in your name.
What's okay.
Bob Smith. And that's that on a sign. People are like, "Oh, Bob." Just,
Well, that's how I vote.
It just has a ring to the.
Hey, if I vote, you're voting for the president, but then there's like you got to vote on 30 things. I'm
Yeah.
going, what name do I think
Katie Wasalinki.
better?
I don't know.
How do you decide who you're going to vote for?
Let's give Kiana a chance. Like, you're over there just going,
I will say, if it sounds black, I'm probably going to click it because
Well, I generally lean blue, but I'll actually read the pamphlet that comes along with it, and that's how I spend a bunch of time trying to make sure I'm not voting for some prop that I don't know what it is and ruined music classes in schools and stuff because I didn't read it.
oh yeah, I don't do that.
You know what I mean?
I just ruined the music class.
Who runs the Senate right now, and who runs the Senate? So it looks like there is a red. The Dems lost 2 seats, and the GOP gained 2 seats. 50 is a majority, and the GOP's got 51. So and then the House is, you need 218 for a majority, and they got 178. They gained a seat, and the Democrats lost a seat. A red wave is more scary to me than just the actual presidency, right? Because then if he has an idea, he's got the majority of the Senate, the majority of the House. The system of checks and balances is all out of whack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we can't do nothing but sit tight and wait and watch them count these people, man. But I'm more concerned about
The Senate?
No, I'm obviously concerned about the presidency, but if the president is Republican, the Senate's Republican, the House is Republican, then I mean, where's the blue part to even that out? What do you think is the most key thing in the election? That's Michael. Like, what do you think this is the linchpin of? Is it the they them? Because I saw that ad. We talked about seeing that ad.
I think Cardi B
You think that does it?
was the most important.
Okay.
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe endorsed Kamala.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was kind of like quiet until Tony Hedgecliffe spoke up. He took that extra
yeah, he went
personal.
hard. Yeah.
And he was like,
Calling us trash, huh?
well, he was more like, yo, I'm the first guy you can bag on. I'm the first guy at a comedy club that's laughing if you want to bag on us or bag on my people. But he was like, there was nothing funny about what he said. And it wasn't coming. He's basically like, it was coming from a malicious place. And that's how he felt. And I was like, well, that's why I said, if you're not familiar with Hedgecliffe, I could see how you could feel that way.
Yeah, I saw people post. I was like, he's a comic.
Yep.
Tony did Tony.
Just like, what's the other guy? Lucas.
David Lucas.
David Lucas. Remember he did the George Floyd joke like 6 months ago? Mm-hmm. And everybody's like, they're going to boycott him. And I was like, that's exactly what he does on Kill Tony. He just went into Hartford, Connecticut and had a bunch of people that didn't know who he was. Mm-hmm. And they got upset when he started talking about George Floyd. And
well, the part that I didn't like about that, because I know David, we did all Def Digital's Roast Me shows, is I didn't like that he said it and then he apologized and then he met with the family, he met with Steven Jackson, he met with a lot, like people that were proponents for George Floyd, issued a full apology and then was supported by like the side that was like, fuck that, say what you chest.
Right.
And then he took his apology down and he said, fuck the apology and all that. Like he reneged on the
Yeah.
That's the part that I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, you got to make a decision.
Or just stand on it, or don't say it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like
It's
this.
not like it was hilarious.
I know. My thing is like this. As comics, we're always like, I just want to say what I want. I don't care. And I go, that's fine. But you always got to know there could be repercussions to what you're saying if you want to take that chance. It's like Joe Rogan told Tony Hedgecliffe, I wouldn't do that Puerto Rico joke.
He told him before that?
Yeah. He said, I would. He said on his podcast, he said, Tony, you're funny. He's at Mothership doing his podcast and stuff. He goes, but the joke that's going to rub people the wrong way is that Puerto Rican joke. He said he's done it before. It's not like he wrote that for the roast.
Right.
He's done that before. And he was like, I wouldn't have did that. Especially when you're trying to galvanize voters.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think.
And there's an actual delegation called Puerto Ricans for Trump.
Yeah. It's like you literally got to be like, yo, I'm trying to get people on our side. And he turned a lot of people off.
A lot.
Look, I'm like this. I guarantee there's some Puerto Ricans in Michigan and Wisconsin.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not on this map. You know what I'm saying? Like Puerto Rico is American, but it's
No,
not
I'm talking
on.
there's Puerto Ricans living in Wisconsin.
for sure.
And Michigan.
They're everywhere.
Right now,
And
we're like, I guess we're going to go with Harris. She didn't make fun of us.
Yeah, there's an aspect to it. I mean, the entire thing is 58 million to 62 million.
That's 120.
58 million to 62 million.
And it's how many people?
She just jumped up to, I mean, she's at 210 where she's been sitting for a minute here, but you're talking about there's 3.5 million people is the difference right now in the vote.
But how many people you said is in this country? 330 million?
330 million.
And only 120 million votes have been counted.
Exactly. And even in a place like Pennsylvania that has 19 electoral votes, it's so close. It's just toggling back and forth damn near. It is. He has 3 million. She has 2.9.
That's crazy.
So they are
It's literally a Taylor Swift concert.
literally. And where are the Taylor Swifties? Like the Kansas, I thought was going to have a chance at going blue, considering Kansas City and her doing that. But I mean, I'm
What's
just
up
saying
with that?
it didn't necessarily hit home.
Is
It didn't
she,
help us in Texas
is
either
she
with
a
Beyonce
Harris
and her mom
proponent?
talking. Yeah, she came out for Harris
came out?
on the night of the debate.
What did Kelsey do?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Because I know Mahomes' wife said Trump.
But Mahomes' wife and Taylor, and they've distanced each other based on the election.
Not the other night. At the game, they was hugging each other.
Well, they must have decided like we can still be friends.
Well, they should be.
Yeah.
Like politics should not divide. If somebody's cool, they're cool. If you like somebody, you like somebody. You have a difference in opinion.
Politics should divide. It's one of the more defining reasons to say, fuck that person. Like,
Really?
yeah, because people vote in what they believe in. And if all their beliefs are an entirely different set and different discourse, then you actually do disagree. Politics are what defines civil wars. It's why the North fought the South.
I thought Pussy did.
That's why we go to war internationally. Or why
I saw Troy.
Exactly. That's why wars were fought over beautiful women. But
So what's worse?
imagine the politics of slavery, where you're like, we don't want it no more.
What are we doing right now? Where are we going with this?
I'm just talking about a major political. That's a political view, right? Like one side is like, we need slavery. The other side's like, free the slaves. There's a civil war behind it.
But didn't Republicans want to free the slaves?
There were families that were on different sides. Brothers fighting
Republicans-
brothers.
I know, but Republicans was the ones that wanted the slaves free more than Democrats back then.
Yeah, but the core beliefs of the parties have changed since then. But Republicans were, blacks were 95% for Republicans because they wanted us to be free.
That was that's what when that movie came out with was it Matthew McConaughey? It was a slavery movie.
With Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty good.
Google it.
Hold on.
A Matthew McConaughey slavery film?
It was pretty good.
Did he play a slave?
No.
Just fucking with you.
Yeah, Free State.
What's it called? Free State? Well, at the end, it was like they're black people finally got the vote, right? And these white people obviously didn't want them to vote. And then they end up voting. So a lot of people died in the process. But at the end, they were showing the votes in the little jar, right? And then the movie ended and they showed it was like 97% Republican voted to abolish slavery, and it was the Democrats that didn't. And I was like, and when it came out, I think Trump was in office in 2016, 17. Wouldn't that movie come out?
Came out 2016.
Yeah. So Trump just got elected. That movie came out. So you're automatically thinking in your brain the way we're wired, the Democrats are the ones that's going to want them to be free. And then when I saw that, I go, oh, yeah, we've definitely changed as a country since that day. What do you think it was?
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican candidate, and he's the one that did Emancipation Proclamation.
What do you think the change was?
There were several reasons why, but essentially the mission of the party changed. Like the Republicans were for government having a role in people's lives, whereas that is now the opposite. Republicans are now like, big government is a no-no. And the Democrats are like, bring all the assistance. That's the concept behind this. So they didn't want blacks to vote because they're like, all the blacks are going to vote a certain way and it's going to ruin elections for what we really, if you're white, you're like, my vote's the one that counts.
Like right now?
This was back then.
Oh.
And now that same concern has gone over to immigrants, right? Like I watched a long clip where Joe Rogan was like, there's a real fear where people feel like we're going to have immigrants come in. We're going to put them in places that are swing and battleground areas. And then because they get assistance from the government with EBT and things like that, then that influences them to vote blue. So if you take 200,000 refugees and stick them in Pennsylvania right now in a race that is less than, what is this, 10,000 apart from each other? That matters. 20,000 refugees voting blue. And so that was the concern for freeing all the slaves. So we get freed, then it takes, 40 years for us to be able to vote later? If not, I think it was much later. I don't know the time, but it's not like we were freed and allowed to vote.
Have you ever voted Republican in a presidential election?
Not in this lifetime. I'm 41.
Just asking.
No, I get it, but there's been 10 presidencies since. I can only vote since I was 18. So for 20 years, that's 5 people. Like, and Obama did 2 terms. So no, I haven't had a chance to.
It was like last
There's
night.
not a political shift in what people believe in so great that I'd be like, man, I need to go that. It's like, also, my finances hadn't changed so much that I'm like, well, maybe tax wise, I might need to consider that other thing. Like it.
I got something that ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, and that's why I'm enamored by this so much. Because I'm like, there are people who don't have a pot to piss in or 2 pennies to rub together, and they're like, Trump.
I wonder because I don't talk to my mom or my stepdad.
Trump.
And that's what I wonder because they've always been Democrats. Always.
Okay.
Right? So it started with Barack. So I was like, I wonder if they voted for Barack. Because I haven't talked to them since 2016. So I was like, did they vote for Barack? And then when Trump came along, that's when I was like, I could see them voting Trump.
Yeah.
I could see them like, I'm going to vote Trump. My biological father is Republican through and through.
Staunch.
Like even before Trump.
Got it.
He's just Republican to the point where was it 2008 when Barack won? I just remember he goes, I remember he got in my car one time. He goes, the election was like a week away. He goes, yeah, I think this is going to be a fucking landslide. I remember I was just looking at him and it was, who did Barack run against 2008?
That was McCain and then
McCain.
Romney.
Yeah, McCain.
Mitt Romney was.
Yeah, McCain was 2008, which was actually a pretty cordial presidential election.
Very much so. He was like, no, speak with respect.
He stopped him. Yeah, McCain was actually a good dude, man. And then when Barack won, I remember my dad goes, I just hope there's still a country left after these 4 years that my daughters can raise their families in. I was like, whoa, that's a lot. I was like, they're 15.
Right, but like, to be honest with you, like what's in Project 25 or Project 2025 and what he's been saying is like much more drastic than either side has ever said. You know what I'm saying? So even at a time like that where it's like, I hope there's gonna be a few, like Obama wasn't saying, I'm about to change everything and turn the world upside down. He was just like, let me just run it better.
Yeah, right.
Right? Like, this is like, I'm coming after everybody who didn't fuck with me. Like, you're going to jail. I'm exonerating myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of moving pieces to this, and some of the stuff that he's either been said to have said or agreed with is like very
You're saying
concerning.
Trump is, because I feel like I should fact check this.
It's more radical than
They
some of
said,
the plans people were saying. In the
it
past.
says Trump has distanced himself from Project 2025. He has nothing to do with it. Vance, on the other hand, knows the dude who wrote Project 2025 fairly well. And he wrote and this is just what I just looked up, and he wrote the opening monologue to this book who the author of Project 2025 wrote. But Trump has never been on record mentioning 2025, has never been on mentioning anything about 2025 as far as him promoting that. The JD Vance is the one who has a relationship with 2025, and it's just he knows the author of that person.
So they've been trying to stick that to Trump, and it's not something he had something to do with?
Not to Trump. Like CNN fact checked it and everything. Trump has not been on record to have any connection with Project 2025. JD Vance, on the does.
That's heartwarming.
I'm just telling you. I'm
telling you. The president of the United States, no matter who it is away from the policies and ideas inside of that Project 25 shit, the better off we are as Americans. That's for everyone.
What app you on right now?
I'm sitting here. You thought I was reading just now?
What app you on?
That's Google homepage.
All right.
Yeah.
Why isn't my homepage? Oh, there it is. I got it.
So, yeah, I'm glad somebody fact-checked that, and I hope it's legit.
86% has reported for Pennsylvania.
CNN.
Yeah, 86%. And so you're looking at this county that's not reported when you click Pennsylvania?
I'm on it.
I'm talking about him, so we can see.
They just got. My bad. I was looking. They just said the Republicans won control of the Senate.
Yeah, they had that already.
And then you want me to click on Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they gained 2 seats, and the rest looks the same. So the presidential race, if you click Pennsylvania, you can see that 86% in that we're waiting on this one that doesn't have anything yet, and then Philly got to come on in with the rest of their stuff. Does this allow you to click counties? That'd be too specific. Yeah, but literally every major metropolitan area is going Democrat, is going blue, and then everything. This is like rural versus city, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how close they are in these places, right? Like 93% of Georgia's in. You come over here and look. Where's the amount of votes? Just back, yeah. Click show all states, and then hover over Georgia. 2.6 million to 2.48. That is 102,000 people, or 119,000 people. Right? Like,
I didn't even heard of Chase Oliver and Jill Stein. Where'd they come from?
Oh, Jill Stein's on it like every year for third party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what does she do?
Mm-hmm. She's written in a lot, that's for sure.
And then who's Chase Oliver?
I never heard of him.
Libertarian Party.
You can write in.
Seems like a waste.
To give you perspective, the amount of people that they are separate in Pennsylvania right now is the same population as Bend, Oregon. Right? Like little bitty places like Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that's 100,000 people, not students. The actual residents of Tuscaloosa. Like that's how small the gap is in Pennsylvania and in Georgia. We're not talking huge sweeps here. We're talking counties with 40,000 people, counties with 115,000 people.
Well, I kind of want to ask both you guys this question because you guys are comedians. You guys travel the country. You're performing in different cities around the country. And even at the club last night, at Super Funny last night, when you were letting the crowd ask you questions, and then they asked you about like who you voting for.
Right.
But, and then Nate, what you were saying earlier, as far as, depending on if you're voting Republican or Democrat, it's like, well, no, that could be a reason for me to like stop messing with you. But, we just came from Alabama, you filled up those theaters, and you could probably bet that there's a good number of those people that like support Trump. So where do you guys draw lines as far as your fans are concerned, whether they're on the other side? Do you care when it comes to that? Like, would you ever stop like, no, I don't want the support of this side or that side?
No, that's ridiculous. I believe red, blue. I want green. I want people to laugh.
So how could you say you wouldn't?
Yeah, that's where I'm getting.
I'm not saying fuck the next person because of their political stance. I'm saying I could see and I understand where people are falling out over political stances. To be like, that's dumb. It's just how they voted. How and what they voted on is a thing of contention.
I didn't say it was dumb.
Well, I'll say that. Like,
I say like you could still. I like.
If your vote ain't standing on business, I don't know what is.
But my thing is like, I'm more like, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I just kind of take every election and be like, who do I want to vote for? So, and a lot of times I'll be like, who do I think would come see me? So who, out of these two candidates, who do I think if I'm in town and they wasn't running for president and they were just in politics, who do I think might show up at my show? Mm-hmm. And that's how I dictate. That's how Michelle Obama got me. I was filling in for Tom Joyner, and she called in, and this is right when Barack just announced he's going to run.
Right.
And I go, hey, Michelle, this is Gary Owen. I'm filling in for Tom Joyner today. She goes, oh, hey, Gary. And I said on the air, I said, dang, you said that like you know me. I said, everybody knows who you are. I said, I don't know if you lying or not. You just got my vote. Because I know the other guy didn't know who I was and his wife didn't know. So I was like, yo, you just sealed it and you could have charmed me. But the way she just said it, I was like, all right. And it was like, I was like, all right. From that moment, I go, yeah, I'm just going to vote for who I think would come see me live.
Right. It would have been interesting. It would have been, speaking of Michelle Obama, that would have been interesting to see if she was to put her hat into this. But it based on the structure of American politics, the standing vice president is who is supposed to go if the president cannot or will not. Like, that's the whole concept. Mm-hmm. So if they didn't nominate Kamala, that would have been almost a debacle.
Exactly.
You know
I even said when you were, before we started this episode, I said, she's made up so much ground from, I remember when he got shot, I was thinking, oh, that might have sealed it. When he did the whole,
mm-hmm.
I was like,
when he did the WWE razor in his ear?
Oh, you don't think he got shot?
I don't.
Oh, I do. I think he got shot. But I was like, oh. And then just how she got nominated with Biden losing his faculties and then her taking over, I was like, at that point, a lot of people was like, oh, the Democrats, they're just done. The fact that it's this close.
Oh, you thought it was...
she's made up this much ground.
But you thought it was going to be a majority for him, like, after those moments.
I just thought those two things, I thought, man, I go, this is going to be a tough hill to climb.
Yeah.
And they've made up
what I've been more impressed with isn't necessarily those things. I've been more impressed with the amount of time she's done it in, because she did not get to run a full campaign.
Yeah.
This is very, like, she's under the gun, air quotes, for a long, she basically had, was it 3 months?
Yeah, it was definitely I feel like it was the people who supported her. I mean, she assembled the Avengers to like show support for her. So I feel like she had a lot of help, a lot of good people.
Well, you know what?
Her.
I will
Which
say,
is
to answer
fine,
your
but I'm
question,
saying, like, politicking, you got to canvas. You have to physically go to these places and have a presence to where they feel like you're there. Like, man, she's back again. Like, that's how you win a state. You have to be there answering the questions and having town halls and being and having interactions like Michelle Obama had with Gary on as large a scale as you can have. You need the whole time. And essentially, Trump has been running a campaign since leaving office.
4 years ago.
Right? And so here she comes, and that is what I would say is amazing. I mean, that Democratic National Convention was like, whoa. Like the amount of support they've been able to draw. I get it, but both of them have the machine. That's
No,
the
I meant
whole concept
like
is
she has the machine. Like, there's like mainstream, like if they're on your side, like.
You're talking about pop culture.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're talking
Pop
about the
culture
algorithm.
doesn't always win, though.
It doesn't.
You need
And you're talking
grassroots.
about the algorithm you're exposed to, right? Like I said, and I don't know when I used the example, but I was traveling and used the Airbnb Netflix. And when I logged in, it was like Fire Creek, Winter Creek, Spirit the Horse, Fire River.
Well, you're looking.
I logged out of that, logged into mine, and it gave me Friday, next Friday, all like based on what you watch, it's feeding you that algorithm. And the same thing goes with your news outlets, the stories you see on Facebook, everything you're exposed to. So yeah, Beyonce announces, and real soon. Susan, that's in rural Pennsylvania, is like, Beyonce did what? She didn't even care.
With
Taylor
Trump,
Swift, I thought, shook shit up.
well, Trump's campaign, one thing I will say not one thing, but smart thing they did, it almost reminds me, and it sounds crazy, was Luke from 2 Live Crew back in the day, because he wouldn't go to Chicago or Dallas to do shows. He's like, I'm going to go to Meridian, Mississippi. I'm going to take the door and sell out and make the same amount of money that if a promoter would have brought me and I would have had to do 10,000 seats in Chicago, I could sell 1,000 seats in Meridian and have the same check. And he was like, he used to do all those small little towns in the South, was killing. And you see Trump's campaign, well, especially the first time he ran 8 years ago. That's when I know. I was like, oh, he don't go to no big cities. He's going to all these rural areas. I mean, look where I think he got shot, where Nate think he put the razor blade to his ear. That was what, 40 minutes outside of Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
It was like in the middle of a field. So it is true, like, just because of the celebs and the big city, like, those things you got to go to places where you don't think you got. Like, there was no reason she had to ever go to California. She had that on lock.
Right.
It'd have been a wasted trip.
And that's what I'm saying. And when you're campaigning, you're not, that's why your presence needs to be felt in battleground states. You got to get into a battleground. You got to go to places that may tip one or the other. If it's light red, spend time there, because you might get it to go light blue. Hardcore blue, what's the point? You're wasting money. You don't need a billboard in Washington. You do not need a billboard in Washington. We just
Politics
need to know.
is
The
so
people
much-
who got the signs in their yard, that is enough.
Politics is so much like the entertainment business, where you got New York and LA, and that's where it used to be 90% of the entertainment decisions was made. What movies are going to get made, what TV shows are going to get made. And we'd always be like, as comedians, we the ones that are in all these quote unquote flyover states, and we're like, oh, you guys are a little behind. I think the public would like to see All in the Family again. But LA and New York is like, we can't do that now. Where I'm like, the jokes we're telling, yeah, they do. You could do a show like that now. And I guarantee the people in
They always just wrote it off like, oh,
Wisconsin,
middle
Iowa.
America. It's like, well, who are you making TV for? Because that's who's watching it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's who's coming home doing 9 to 5 and just coming home like, I just want to watch TV,
Right.
have dinner, and go to bed.
Yeah.
They're not skiing. They're not going surfing.
So can you guys predict, or what do you think, like maybe play on some scenarios? Like, what does President Harris America look like? What does a Trump America look like tomorrow? Like when everybody's waking up, like what do y'all think?
What do you think?
I'm not educated enough, and I say it on stage, to give, regardless of who wins, I'm just more like, where am I at next week? Where's my show?
Which I get, and it makes sense to be like, political affiliations and stuff is pretty, it's you can affect who's buying tickets to see you by picking a side or the other. How do I feel it's going to look? I don't know how to call it. We got people who think, we had an insurrection and people storming the Capitol last time. There's been 2 attempts on Trump's life. Right? So I do know the Proud Boys are active. I do know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who are like, our gun rights, you know what I'm saying? And so it's concerning. Like, am I safe everywhere after this? And it's not because it may be something that Trump himself believes. I have no earthly idea. It would be somebody who's following him, like who, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's emblazoned by what he said or did. And that's where it's like, are we safe? I have messages today. But my accountant is a white lady from a rural area, and she's like, be safe tonight. Please be safe tonight. Just be careful. I hear rumblings.
Do you think she's feeding into the media machine?
I don't know what she's listening to or what her sources are, but she's rural. I don't know what table she was around or what meal she had where somebody said something crazy like, if he don't win, I'm going to get me one. You know what I'm saying? We're going to strang somebody up. I have no idea what she's heard, but she's like, be safe, be careful, be what, you know what I'm saying?
I'm always like you, I'm in a different city every weekend. 95% of the people are cool.
No matter what side, they're cool.
They're cool.
Yeah.
It's that 5%. And then the media will make you think it's the other way around. The media will have you start believing 95% of the people are crazy. 5% is cool. Most people are pretty cool. Most people. I mean, and sometimes we overthink things. Like, the bottom line is you can't control crazy. There's just crazy motherfuckers out there. Mm-hmm. And we try to dissect it. It was the parents, how they brought up, it's how much money they make. It's the area. Go, no, you just be crazy.
Right. And that's what, now we're saying the same thing. Cause I'm like, if somebody already crazy and we go pour kerosene on them, you know what I'm saying? If
you're going to find a reason anyways, if you're crazy, if it's not that, it's going to be something else.
Yeah, but this allows crazy to band up.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're feeding the media too.
Yes.
They're feeding all, like, he's sitting there saying, hey, Trump had nothing to do with Project 25.
Right. He's saying he ain't got nothing to do with he's saying he got nothing to do with the Capitol. But the courts would suggest different. Right? Mm-hmm. We got a guy in the White House wearing a horned helmet, topless, pissing on Pelosi's desk.
You know the guy that shot the girl came to my show in DC last time?
Really?
And I was like, this is the person that's it. If fuck around and find out was a person, it's him.
Yeah.
And he came in just like, what's up, Gary? Big fan. He was a brother, right? Hey, man, I'm a big fan. Hey, my opener, Rob, brought him because you're not going to believe who's at your show. And I don't know.
Right.
I go, who? He goes, okay, remember when they showed the Capitol? And the brother shot the girl trying to jump through the window? He goes, yeah. He goes, he's here. I said, really?
Right.
And he came back after the show. He was cool and laid back. And he was just like, I was like, man, I said, how you doing like mentally since that? He goes, dude, I was strapped regardless.
I told him, don't you come through that window.
Literally, he told me, dude, I kept telling him.
Come through this door.
Right.
That's your last door.
Dude, he had like, I don't want to say he didn't have any remorse. He didn't have remorse for stupidity.
Okay.
I think he had remorse for what he did, but he was just like, man, it was, shoot. He was looking at me like,
they chose how it ended. I told you I was going to go.
I was like, you super hardcore.
Yeah, he's not fucking around.
I said, you was fuck around and find out for real if it was a person.
Yeah. How do you see it? Because you asked.
Oh, as far as like what they look like?
That's the
Trump
landscape
and Harris
change.
tomorrow.
Is it a barren land one way or the other?
I don't think it feels too much different, if at all.
I don't either.
I feel like it's too big. Like, I feel like it's more, first of all, it's where you live is the number one. Like, if you're in the state of Washington, you know, we kind of lean left anyway as a state. So abortions, things like that, marijuana, like, I feel like those are going to be protected. If you live in a state like Texas, you already know what the laws kind of look like, where as far as where they stand with abortion. So I always, shoot, South Carolina or Alabama, you can't be on Pornhub. Like, there's things.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But it's these things about certain states. So I feel like it all depends on where you're at. So if you live in Seattle, Washington, if Trump wins, I don't think it's going to feel that much different on the grand scheme of things.
If you literally take tonight and tomorrow and stay off the internet and then be like, did your life change? when you went to Starbucks, did they say good morning? Or did they say, who you vote for? Fuck up your latte. Most people's cool.
I don't think that. Yeah, it's going to feel the same then. That's not. Again, it takes the Senate and the House for these concepts to get pushed through. The day after an election, unless it was a violent coup, you're not going to see a bunch of changes. It's once the policies go into play, or you see some pressure that requires the president to take major action on a national level, and you see activity or inactivity, and you see how would somebody handle a thing? How would somebody else have handled the pandemic? How did it get handled? How much of that is real? How much of that is the media? Like, that's what it is. And now you can say, oh, they distanced Trump from Project 2025, but if
They're still alive.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
If in the first 3 months we start to see policies from Project 2025 start to actually happen, then what? What the problem is, we're trying to determine what's fake news and what isn't. What do you? It's refreshing.
I just refreshed it.
Yeah, no, all you gotta do is drag down on your iPhone.
But
There's nothing new
But
there.
for the record, I didn't say anything about that 2025. That's what CNN fact check said. I didn't say anything.
No, I get it, but somebody can fact check one way, somebody can fact check a different way. Like, that's the whole concept of the media can play us one way or the other, right? Right? Like, everyone on one side is being like, nah, that's trash. I found a resource that says I'm right. And the other side says the same exact thing. Now, that's trash. I found a resource that says I'm right. Right? So the truth lies in the policies, and that's not going to be the next day. We have to see who wins, sit back and see what's up. Is abortion really going to get banned nationwide? Is Social Security really going to get dissolved? Is like that's what you see. You see that in the things that come across the president's desk or the things that he's pushing, right? Like, how many people are about to be let out of jail because last time he was letting people out, right? How many people? What policies? What is there another stimulus check coming right away? Thanks for that, guys. His acceptance speech is gonna have some "I told you so" in that motherfucker. That'll be something to behold.
Yeah, either way, there's gonna be so much gloating.
There's gonna be
I told them today. I go
insurmountable amount of gloating.
I go the Trump gloaters drive me nuts, and now today there was a couple of people that I follow. There's in my algorithms that was gloating about Harris, and I go, God, could we just root for our candidate and not gloat over the other person before it happens? Both of them turn me off when they do
What
that.
I thought was nuts was how much robocalls and texts I was getting. Like, but she was under the gun, and they used every means. I got all these emails.
Yeah, from Harris.
Text messages, emails, robocalls. Like, I was like, my number ain't even nowhere.
All from Harris, none from Trump.
But it's based on where your phone number is and where you live and whether or not they even, you know what I'm saying?
That part.
Listen to a couple of messages. They were trying to raise money. They said, send us $5.
Oh, she's winning Minnesota now.
Shoot us $5. You know, hey, our campaign needs $5. Send us the $5.
It's 9:52, and
what?
Michigan.
50 minutes in.
Oh, you mean the show itself? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to do some quick math. You see, 3,197,715 minus 32,121. Well, that's not right.
You trying to see how many people didn't vote?
Oh, no, I want to see the difference in Pennsylvania. 3,197,715 minus 303,221. There are 165,594 votes apart.
And Trump's winning right now?
He's winning, and it's 88% reported. And that one county that wasn't accounted for is now gone blue. And Erie, that was blue before, is now red. But they are only
65,594.
That is
ahead.
Yeah.
So if Meek Mill wouldn't vote it, it'd be 55.
Or if
Thanks,
the,
Meek.
yeah, or if
Appreciate that,
the people counting it go, hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished. Because that's how this election feels. Dreams versus nightmares for both sides. If you're a Trumper, you're like, that's a nightmare on the other side.
They not like us. They not like us.
You know what I'm saying? They aren't like us. And then you got the opposite where it's,
All right. Well, look, let's get this up. I got to catch a flight.
yeah, man.
We wanted to be here with you guys through the entire process, but when we wake up tomorrow,
Armageddon.
coffee maker's still gonna work. I don't know. I hope everybody just be disappointed if your candidate lost. Don't gloat too much if your candidate wins. Focus on your candidate, not the other candidate. Because that shit drives me crazy.
I'll say this.
I want to see those people that said they're going to move really move.
I want people to be safe. I want you to be, be safe. Don't look to hurt anybody.
Damn, dude. What celebs said they're moving if Trump won?
Yeah, be safe.
Oh, they didn't say it.
That's what I would say. Be aware of your surroundings. There are polarizing groups in this, and if you ain't in that group, let that group be where that group is. Don't take your black ass around no Proud Boys at this moment.
Listen, look, whoever won, just remember, girls will still give them blowjobs.
Only if you grab them by the pussy.
Is what's most. That's what's the most important. So
Only
remember
if you
that
grab 'em by the
whether
pussy.
Harris won or Trump wins.
Yeah.
Just remember, girls are still out there giving blowjobs.
I want to feel that same way. I don't want to fearmonger, but I'm just saying I want people to use their better judgment. Okay? If it feels funny, it's funny. Get up out of there.
All right, y'all. Well, this was our election episode. Hope you learned a lot about JD Vance. Hope you learned a lot about most people is cool. And Nate said, well, you might not be cool, but still come see us.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us, bruh.
You need
Fuck
to
with
laugh.
us. I'm all about the independent candidate.
About jokes.
I'm about independence. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week
Peace.
if we're still here.